and they couldn't show up to the testing center. And guess what? All that money they paid for that voucher went out the window. Says failing to anticipate obstacles. Says, guess what? That fantastic shiny goal of yours with the too good to fail plan is almost certainly not going to go perfectly to plan. Problems arise and obstacles get in the way. That's just how the universe works. If you fail to plan for some of these problems ahead of time, they may just prevent you from reaching your goal altogether. So you're not anticipating obstacles. So I've actually had this experience with some students that I deal with offline where they've gone through, studied everything, trying to get learned up on whatever cert, bought their vouchers, scheduled their exam. And then I know at least one student, they didn't properly prepare for adequate transportation to the testing center. I'll put it that way. And basically, when it was time for them to get a ride to the testing center, their transportation failed to show up and they couldn't show up to the testing center. And guess what? All that money they paid for that voucher went out the window. They couldn't reschedule the test because they were within the 24-hour time limit to reschedule the exam, and their money went bye-bye. So they didn't think about, if my main transportation doesn't show up, do I have an alternate? Can I get a ride with my cousin? Can I call an Uber? Can I do this? Can I do that? They didn't plan for that, right? So guess what? Their test went bye-bye. Also, there was another student. This student, he studied up everything he was supposed to study, booked his exam, shows up to the testing center, and forgot to bring 2 forms of ID. Now, this person was given clear instructions. This is what you have to bring. And they didn't show up to the testing center with the proper forms of ID. Guess what? Their test was null and void. They lost all their money. So now if they want to go retake this test, they're going to have to come up with another $200 something or so. But this is, they didn't anticipate this. They failed to properly prepare, and they didn't anticipate these obstacles, even though this necessarily wasn't an obstacle, because it was told to this person, you got to bring this type of ID. For whatever reason, they showed up to the spot and didn't have the proper ID, and they couldn't take the test. They lost their money. There is no set deadline. We already talked about this, but like I said, I'll repeat it one more again. If you guys are serious about getting certified in the year 2024, go buy your vouchers and schedule your exam. Lock yourself into it. Show that you are committed to this thing because you put some money on the line, and hopefully that will motivate you to study and do everything you got to do to study to go successfully pass this test, or else risk losing your money. So that's something that you should have did in 2023. But now that we're going into 2024, do it this year. Allowing naysayers to doubt the goal. Says the bigger the goal, the more people you may have doubting that you can accomplish it. It's easy to listen to the naysayers and allow their doubt to sidetrack or even derail your goals. And this could be why you fail to achieve your goals. Get all the haters out your life, ladies and gentlemen. Haters are everywhere. Shout out to LS3. Here's another tech bro up in the building. He teaches coding, computer programming, and coding, something like that. That's the homie right there. Anyways, get the haters out your life, man. We all hear this saying. We've been hearing this saying since forever. At some point, you really do have to get haters out your life. If you're trying to focus on a goal and get somewhere, you have to remove haters out your life. Like if you look at my personal life, the older I get, the smaller my circle of influence and friends gets, right? I used to have a whole bunch of friends growing up. I'm in 2 fraternities. I got all this, that, and the third going on. Here I am, 43 years old. I got literally a handful of people that I actually speak to on a regular basis. Like we're talking about like maybe 5 people, right? Because I don't have time for a lot of negativity in my life when it comes to me trying to pursue things or trying to achieve goals. Like, listen, I've had people tell me in my real life that you can't grow a YouTube channel. You can't teach IT courses and blah, blah, blah. I had to cut some of them people off. I see them at and some of them are family. I'd be like, hey, I see you at the family reunion, the Christmas function, but all this other crazy you talking, you can't be over here in the Tech G world, because Tech G trying to get it popping out these streets, right? Trying to help people get educated out here in tech, certified, and I'm trying to grow this damn channel. So, needless to say, I don't really talk to too many of them that much, other than, the occasional, I like the picture on Facebook. Hey, cousin, how you doing? And we just keep it pushing like that. All right. But get rid of the haters, man, moving into 2024. And this ain't just about tech. This is just about your overall life in general. Like, I know a lot of people are addicted to haters. I don't know what it is about keeping people around you that are constantly talking crap or constantly pouring doubt into your life. I don't understand it. I mean, it could be amusing to a certain extent to listen to, but when you're not serious, but when you decide to actually get serious and take ownership of your life, I don't see how you can keep them people around you all the damn time. You got to push them people to way. And excuse my language, I'm a little passionate about this, but you just got to get these people the hell up out your way and just move forward.